Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. The grind of the NBA season wears on, but what a pleasure this year is turning out to be. Let's check out the West and see how the standings look. You look at the Spurs, and not a surprise really to see them sitting there at the #1 spot in the conference. The excellent brand of basketball they've been putting on display lately has been terrific.
And when I look at San Antonio, gotta be one of the feel-good stories of this NBA season. Not many people were talking about them coming into the start of the year.
No doubt about it. They're one of the top teams everyone's talking about, top to bottom. Everyone in the organization, that means front office, coaches, players, just done an outstanding job this season.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. They've got Martin, Dante DiVincenzo. He's out there with Stephen Curry. Then it's Noel, and it's Warren in at the 3 slot. And for the Spurs, they've got Jaylen Brown. Brogdon out there with Buddy Hield. Then it's Randall, and it's Nurkic in at the center position. Should be a very tactical game tonight. Both teams, Greg, relying on execution in the half court.
Yeah, and that requires ball movement, player movement. You can't just stand around and watch one guy go to work.
Back to Brown. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Brown's got the first points up on the board here for San Antonio. Pass to DiVincenzo. He feeds it to Warren. Randall grabs the board. Now Brogdon. Brown outside. Hield against DiVincenzo. It's tipped. It's stolen by Curry. Lots of room. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
So many guards that have great handles on the offensive end have great hands on defense, too. That time, Steph Curry.
Brogdon outside. And the rejection by Noel. And he's able to get it back. Randall no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Warren on the wing. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet. Only 1 of 4 from the field. Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
To the middle. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
Well, this is opening up scoring opportunities because Curry's such a great shooter. Guys are going to be open.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
And there's Randall on the assist from Brogdon.
So creative on offense. Randall getting more and more comfortable handling the ball and understanding where he can get to on specific possessions.
Nurkic against DiVincenzo. The pass to Noel. Lock at 6. Curry kicks to Martin. Nailed from three-point land. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options on offense.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
I had a chance to catch up with Mike Budenholzer. Their emphasis will be focusing on slowing down Julius Randle in the paint. Coach said he's always been a great finisher, and we have to respect that. So we can't let him get comfortable down there. It's a big task when Randle gets himself going. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
How about Brogdon just adjusting there and then finishing with contact?
Curry passes to DiVincenzo. Brown against Warren. Back to DiVincenzo. Plays it up and banks it in.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Brogdon against Curry. Randall outside. He kicks to Brown. Shoots over Warren. They get it back. Randall on the follow.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Back to Curry. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Malcolm Brogdon.
That's a good effort from Curry, just jumping right into the key, not minding who's around, and getting the call.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
Olynyk, he's checked in for San Antonio. The Bucks also with the sub. Roby, he's checked in for Martin. And both free throws good for Curry.
Well, gravity is very, very real, and Steph Curry has the most of any NBA player right now.
Brown outside. Pass to Hield. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
And these quick hitting plays are great for a quick set shooter. Hield scoring.
Inside. It's stolen by Randall. Brown inside. He's covered by Warren. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his first personal
easy call.
Brett, when you talk about the gravity of Curry, explain what you mean.
Well, Kevin, anytime that he's on the floor, when he crosses half court, all 5 defenders are paying attention to where Steph is. The more he moves, the more he shifts around, the incredible attention of all 5 defenders. And when guys make one misstep, or you have 2 defenders make one misstep to carry their way to where Steph Curry is, it opens up easier opportunities on any possession. That's what we're talking about when we speak on Steph's gravity.
San Antonio leading by 5. Here's man. On the wing, Brown. And finished off by Brown.
And love seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who really bashes it in the basket.
Wall dishes to Warren. Pass to Curry. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Hayes.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Here's man. Got a piece of it. And Hayes kicks to Olynyk. Left side, Brown. The shot's good. Brown's got 8.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way. Yeah, clearly he hadn't established his position there.
Williams, he's checked in for Curry.
Team foul. In for the Bucks, Kenrich Williams.
And so it's Milwaukee now. They trail by 9 points. Here's Roby. This game he had 12. Shot clock at 5. Olynyk with the steal. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Finished off the break. He's got 10.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. And Greg, some players say they watch the standings. Others say they ignore them. Which side were you on?
You know, at times I did a little of both, but I typically wanted to watch, especially when my team was relevant. There's a couple years where I had no desire at all to see where our team was because I knew we were pretty close to the ball.
And it's Warren with the jam.
And just taking pride in being their leader, these passes show Wall wants to make his teammates better.
To the wing on the left. Olynyk finds Brown. Here's man. The kick out to Brown. Pocket 4. Roby with the rebound.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but looks like plenty of room.
Here's Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
Yeah, Warren hungry to get in there and get his hands on the rim. 2 more for him.
Brown outside. Pass to Monk. The 3. It's hauled in by Warren.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To the inside. Here's Roby. Comes up empty down low. Last game for the Spurs. They picked up the W against the Jazz in Salt Lake City.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Yeah, and in that game, it turned into a massive scoring night. It wasn't so much about the game plan as it was establishing early confidence to get that win. Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for San Antonio. The Bucks also with the sub. Davis is checked in. Here's Rope. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Down low. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Isaiah Roby out of Nebraska, a second-round pick, but boy, there's a lot to like about this young man.
There is an intriguing skill set with Isaiah. He can shoot it a little bit, puts the ball down. He likes to pass the ball. So in the team concept, he continues to develop what he can do offensively.
That one drops for him. And the Spurs lead by 9.
And loving the hustle here early. I mean, they struck first on the offensive glass.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Trent. Buries the long-range jumper.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
The pass to Man. Pass to Monk. Launches a 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. Well, some great players at the small forward position. But T.J. Warren can score with the best of them. And he said he's always excited to face those elite talents.
I'm looking forward to it. Like I say all the time, it's a blessing to be able to challenge and play against the best players night in and night out. So I'm always excited for a matchup.
Well, we know Greg had a breakthrough for his 6th season, but Warren missed almost all of year 7 to injury.
Yeah, and he's confident he can come back strong. Remember, this is a guy who scored 53 points in a game, so his talent level obvious.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
He's out there with a limit. Then it's Malik Monk, and it's Man in at the 2 guard. That's the San Antonio 5. Outside, Wall. Passes it to Trent. He's off on that one. And it's the Spurs taking it the other way.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Man passes to Hield. It's good from the top of the key. Hield's got 6.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Bounce pass from Noel. Bucks passing it around. Trent up top. He had 10 points in the win against Atlanta. He gets it in there.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's McLaughlin. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Davis dishes to Martin. Wall up top. And the layup falls.
Sometimes Wall seems just undeniable. Even the contact doesn't slow him down.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Randall and the rejection by Noel. Bucks trail by 6. And Davis wide open. He shoots. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor. And they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Pass to man. Here's McLaughlin. There's the drive. Here's Nurkic. Down the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Well, Nurkic is so big. Does a great job and fends off the defense on his way to the score.
It's Trent on the wing. Back to Wall. And Noel kicks to Martin. Outside, Wall. He's looking for Noel and finds him.
Nice feed from Wall, paving the way for that bucket. That's always his first thought. Find the best shot possible on every trip, whether he has to take it himself or create for a teammate.
Man passes to Hield. Now the dish to Nurkic. Over in the corner, Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Randall with massive improvement over last year and can beat you in so many ways that he has confidence in now. What a flush.
Now here's Trent. He's tightly guarded. Davis dishes to Martin. 6 to shoot. Wall, that's a 2-pointer. Rebound San Antonio. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. Randall outside. And then Randall.
Oh, that's nuts. Randall getting up there, turning a little bit, putting on a bit of a show here.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And the injury troubles for Yusuf Nurkic the last few seasons, Brent. My goodness. Freak injuries, too. Just bad luck.
I feel like we've said that about the Blazers for about 30 years. And for Nurkic especially. Just the broken leg, a broken wrist. And, you know, when he was in the lineup last year, Kevin, they were one of the best defensive starting fives in the game. With him being out, they suffered. Let's hope he has good health for the rest of his career. Yeah, mid-range is where he makes his game. T.J. Warren excellent at utilizing that area of the floor. Offensive plays drawn up for him there.
Back to Brogdon. Stolen by Warren. From 18 feet away. They grab their own miss. Goes back up. DiVincenzo can't hit it. San Antonio leading by 5. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his
T.J. Warren picks one up.
I admire the energy that Brown plays was so great at getting to the line.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
And that 84% free throw percentage is a testament to all the hard work he's put in on the line.
Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Davis. And there's the pass to DiVincenzo. Brogdon against Curry. Kicks it to Noel. Back to Curry for 3. A rebound by the Spurs. Randall's got 4 rebounds in this game. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Bucks ball.
The Bucks making a switch here. Roby's checked in. Curry against Brogdon. Curry passes to Roby. Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Williams. The Bucks working the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. Passes to DiVincenzo. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Spurs ball.
Spurs leading by 6. Now, here's Brogdon. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Outside for Randall. Here's Nurkic over to the left wing. And Randall throws it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Curry with it. Now defended by Randall. That is good, and the Spurs lead is down now to just 6 points with that basket from Stephen Curry.
That's tough. Tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Some changes here for the Spurs. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Nurkic, and it's Malik Monk in for Heel. And so it's Brogdon with it. He brings it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as many as 11 points. Brown the pass to Brogdon. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Julius Randle. That's his
Something T.J. Warren has to his credit, Greg, is one of the more storied honors a basketball player can earn. ACC Player of the Year award.
Yeah, I mean, there are a lot of Hall of Famers who've won that prize. To set yourself apart like Warren did in one of the toughest conferences in college basketball, that just shows the depth of talent this man has always possessed.
And here is DiVincenzo. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Hawks in Atlanta. Will be the pass to DiVincenzo. And watching former Villanova star Dante DiVincenzo, he plays with such energy.
I think Coach Budenholzer did a really good job with Dante in telling him the way that you're going to get on the floor is to be active on defense. And once you do that and you start earning minutes, the offense will come. And that's how Dante has gained this kind of confidence. And for DiVincenzo coming into the league wanting to prove that he belongs, he's done more than that. It's about building his confidence now.
Monk, the pass to Brown. And here is Brogdon from downtown. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Good shooter from behind the arc. Selective when he does it. Love how Brogdon lets that one fly.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Outside Curry. Brogdon against DiVincenzo. Back to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Score of the basket is third after 5 shots.
Steph, such an ideal pick and roll guy. The threat of the long ball always there. So whether he's shooting or passing, the defense has a hard time keeping up.
Now the pass to Monk. And Brown now atop the key. To the left side wing. To the paint. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Now Randall right now going to town on the defense and taking over this game.
Pass to Roby. And they'll get another chance. Curry passes to Williams. And here is Warren. He's covered by Brown. Here's Roby. Offensive rebound. DiVincenzo kicks to Williams. Goes up again. That one a little long.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Brown outside. Passes it to Monk. Fires from deep. Here's Randall. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
7th pick in the 2014 NBA draft. The interesting thing about Randall is he falls into that category as a tweener. Maybe not a 3-man or a 4-man, but over the course of his career, he's decided to improve his outside shooting, become a threat driving to the basket, and now finding a home offensively in the NBA. You wonder how much further he could go if he could expand to the three-point line. Julius Randle's going to be in this league for a long time.
The Spurs have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he's good on the first of 3. And the second free throw, good. And he nails the third. Just 4 seconds left in the second quarter. That one doesn't go. Julius Randle getting it done for San Antonio. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
A stellar first half for Julius Randle. He had 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 1 assist. And Shaq, what are your thoughts on how San Antonio played?
They're running the offense beautifully this one, working for good looks. Their confidence looks sky high. It's going to be hard for that defense to disrupt their flow.
Kenny, what was your takeaway on Milwaukee?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Up, you got to get some help. That pretty much covers everything. Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. They've got Curry. Nerlens Noel is out there with Martin. Then there's Warren. And it's DiVincenzo in the shooting guard position. Brown against Curry. Brown down low. And the dunk by Brown.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Healed against Curry. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That's foul number 2 for him. And your experience, Brett, in the front office, has it changed how you view the game in any way?
I think, Kevin, it's a great question, and I'll actually take it beyond the game and talk about the NBA as a product. I think there's so much more respect that I have, the levels to which organizations go to and through in order to put on an NBA season, from what they do in promotions and ticket sales to the lengths they go to provide the players the best opportunity to maximize their potential. So from top to bottom, sort of being behind the curtain in that way, it's allowed me to see some things on some levels that I appreciate so much more, and I'm so thankful for that opportunity.
Healed against DiVincenzo. Locked in right side. Shoots from the high post. And the rejection by Noel. Outside Martin. It's stolen by Brown. And here comes Brown. Leading the fast break. Randle finds Brogdon. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Bucks trail by 14. Warren on the wing. Covered by Hield. Warren, good.
TJ
Warren's got 9 points.
Well, he's such a gifted scorer and finds different ways to do it. TJ Warren playing his role up well here.
Brown outside. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And it's the Bucks on the break. Here's DiVincenzo. Outside for Curry. Off the mark and a chance to trim it to single digits.
He starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And that one, good. 6 points for him.
And DiVincenzo likes to get out into the open court to try to make something happen.
Curry against Brogdon. Randall dishes to Brown. That's a 2 from Hield. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Bucks trail by 10. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Warren, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Warren is so hungry to score every night that he's going to draw the attention of most defenses. Such a tough cover.
That free throw good from Warren. Brent is someone with on-court and front office experience. Just how valuable is a good relationship, you think, between the players and a team's executive leadership?
Well, Kevin, I don't think it's much different than a good friendship. You know, take it away from the court and think about things in your life that impact you. It's somebody that shows that they care for you beyond what it is that you bring to the table. And that's the most important part about earning and trying to gain trust with the players that you bring into any program, is that you want to let them know that you care, and you want to let them know that you have interest in them as people first. And if you can get to that point, that foundation and platform to build out a player and to have him grow with the organization, that's a priceless relationship.
Stolen by Warren. Here's Curry. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Brown wide open. He fires. Milwaukee with the rebound. Warren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Brown outside. Up top, Hield. Over Trent. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Brown. Brown's got assist number 5 here tonight. Bucks trail by 11. Curry passes to Noel. To the middle. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. 8 points for Nerlens Noel.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Hield outside. Pass to Hayes. Down low. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
This looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
On its way from Curry for 2. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
Well, the D has to pressure Curry at all times. You can't let him shake free for a jumper.
Brown outside. And the pass to Hield. There's the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Hield's got 5 points now this quarter.
Have to get out on him. He'll burn you from there repeatedly.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Pass to Monk. Fires for 3. Olynyk, it's good on the putback. Olynyk's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now,
Jackson Hayes. That's his 2nd personal foul. 3rd team foul.
To the inside, Trent. Dives for it and a missed layup. Spurs leading by 14. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Wall finds Noel. Back to Wall, and there's the drive. He's on target from 8 feet out.
And on the drive, Wall can be so sudden, striking before the defense gets a chance to load.
Passes it to Olynyk. Brown inside the line and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. Brown's got 8 points in the quarter.
2 minutes.
Wall passes to Williams. A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Trent can't hit.
Now that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
On the wing, Monk. Hayes trying to break free. The shot by Monk is no good.
And he's missed every single shot he's attempted today, but somehow they're still in the lead.
Martin, he's checked in for the Bucks. And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. It's a 16-point game. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. Trent passes to Martin. Here's Roby. 5 to shoot. Trent kicks to Williams. Shoots over Brown. And the Bucks miss again. Spurs leading by 16. They get a hand on it. The second chance effort. And the shot goes down.
Man, that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Pass to Monk. Lets it go with the 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got assist number 8 now on the night.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Inside, Williams. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Here's McLaughlin. He kicks it to Monk. There's the pass to Brown. Just 5 to shoot. Hayes trying to break through and misses it off the right side of the rim. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the San Antonio Spurs. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. Back to the action after this word. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's be the one that just plays hard. Keep playing through it. Keep playing. Keep playing our game. Here we go.
Mike Budenholzer laying it down to his good team, asking a little bit more from the energy standpoint, more effort from his guys.
Yeah, and I think he sees an opportunity for them to try and make a move here. Doesn't want to let that pass by.
John Wall.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Monk down out there with Julius Randle. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Nurkic in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the San Antonio foul. Brown, good.
The size that Brogdon has at the point guard, a good job of finding somebody over the top.
All against Brogdon. Here's DiVincenzo, and the powerful one-handed slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Brown, good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Monk defending. The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
DiVincenzo has a real nice burst, and that time used it.
Brown outside. It's Brogdon, top of the key. Over Wall. And they get it back. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
The shot by Brogdon, no good. Bucks trail by 12. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Wall's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Brogdon outside. To the middle. And Nurkic, the bucket on the assist from Brogdon.
Smart play getting Nurkic the ball after the screen and roll. He dives towards the basket and gets the pass in a perfect spot deep in the lane.
Timeout called, the Bucks.
Definitely not pleased with their rebounding at the defensive end. The number of putbacks they've allowed has been terrible. I'm sure that's what he's going to address during this timeout.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Monk. The Bucks also changing it up. Nerlens Noel checks in for Isaiah Roby. T.J. Warren comes in for Williams. And Curry subbed in for John Wall. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, Mike Budenholzer had some advice for the team during the timeout. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back.
Thanks, David. Both good from the line that time. Brogdon has got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. 17 points was their biggest margin. Randall finds Brown. Hield outside. A new 14-second shot clock for San Antonio. Here's Randall. Nurkic trying to get open. And Randall throws it down.
So active and understanding more and more with his experience where to be to get offensive rebounds as Julius Randle.
Back to DiVincenzo. Outside Curry. Rebounded by the Spurs. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Hield outside. The shot's good. Brown making the play. And the Spurs lead by 17.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Back to Brown. Harden against Randall. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. T.J. Warren picks one up.
First-time All-Star last season, Julius Randle was just flat-out awesome.
Brent, in which areas do you think Julius Randle has improved the most?
Well, I think making plays for other guys. I think stretching out the floor and having confidence in that shooting. And maybe that's the key word, Kevin, is just having confidence overall. And I guarantee you this, Julius Randle was more tired after last season than any other year. So coming in and being in great shape is huge for the next few seasons for him.
Pass to Noel. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Here's Warren. And the Bucks miss again. Spurs leading by 19. Here's Brogdon. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
To the paint. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Warren on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic big and blocking.
On the clock. Here's Martin. They get the rebound. Here's Noel. Misses, and the dry spell continues. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Brogdon against Curry. Brogdon outside. Hield against DiVincenzo. Hield can't hit. Bucks trail by 21. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
DiVincenzo with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. For San Antonio, they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Passes it to Hutchison. Dishes it to Monk. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And Greg, with recent legal results, more opportunities now for compensation for college athletes. Do you like it?
I do. I mean, there's enough money going around. I don't have a problem with the athletes getting a share, especially with the amount of time and effort and energy they have to commit. Let's take care of the guys. Let them enjoy the collegiate experience.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. Defending. And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
And guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Taking on the defending champs always adds a little extra meaning to the game. And with the way he's gotten after it tonight, it was clear this one meant a lot to him.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off.
Here's man, defended by DiVincenzo. Monk, the pass to Hutchison. Here's man. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And so Curry will bring it up for Milwaukee. Warren, and it's Warren with the jam.
TJ comes in the games feeling like he's on an offensive roll, so when he gets on the one, it's an avalanche.
Pass to Hutchison. Here's man. And he drives in. And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. I don't think so. I don't know if the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. You know, the first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that changing.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Spurs.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief two-gamer.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Jaylen Brown.
Now, serving up feeds all night long, he was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
6 on the shot clock. The 3 for DiVincenzo. Sinks the triple.
This is where the coaching staff applauding the way that Dante right now aggressively is shooting the ball off the catch and shoot.
The pass to Hutchison. Now, here's Monk. Beyond the arc. Hits it from three-point range.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here. Catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Now, here's Monk, defended by DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, no good.
Noel is an active defender and right now annoying some of the shot selection from the opponent.
And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much, Jalen. On a real roll right now, how much pride do you take in the win streak?
Let's just keep it going. Just keep playing basketball, keep having fun, keep smiling, and it's fun when you win.
That alternative's not very good, so you want to keep winning. Thanks again, man. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you later.